Hey there, guys. Welcome back to the Flick Experience with the host man here. And today's episode it might be a little quick, but at the same time, I'm also wanting to discuss on today's topic. And usually I won't talk about this in my other episodes. And in fact, I think I never made any episodes about my thoughts on movie trailers before because usually I would see them like on YouTube and I would see them like as soon as it pops up on the tabs there, I would already know like which is which, and I already know there's a bunch of other people already making like these videos and episodes about their thoughts on the trailer. So I just thought it's pretty common. So this might be one of those things. So it's like, well, if they're doing it, then I should too. So again, I'm not the only one that's doing this, but I'm pretty sure millions of other people are doing this all the time. But I'm going to give you like my thoughts on this, and that is David Cornswit's new Superman film that will be coming out in 2 months from now on July 11th. That's right. James Gunn's new superhero film that is now in charge of the new DC universe for DC Studios, and that is the very first Superman film that he's making, which will be part one of the new like universe he's gonna start up with. Those of you that have already seen the trailer by now, which came out yesterday, I'm pretty sure I pretty liked it. I adored the trailer. I really liked it. I mean, I've already seen the teaser that we got like a couple months back, and I was already into it. I mean, as soon as I saw the first teaser of Superman being in a vulnerable state, getting beaten up, and then being saved by Crypto, and then like flying to save other people, and people shouting the name Superman. We're all excited for that. So now. And then the next one was a little movie clip on how Superman got into that place, being dragged to the fortress of the Solitude, being healed by the sun. And then the next one, it doesn't really count as a trailer, but it was more like the behind the scenes footage of the making of the film. And to be honest, I would have been fine if it was just the teaser and then the movie clip. And then the behind the scenes footage of the making of the film. And they should have just left it right there because I feels like right now we've already seen the same footage that already saw from the first teaser of the movie and now to the new trailer, but it's just a little bit more extra footage. But I'm just worried like they don't give away too much of the pie, where it's like here's a slice of it, but we don't want to give you the whole thing. It just feels like now it's like they're giving you three more slices before the pie is like already like in half or at least three quarters of it. That's the part I'm worried about. But so overall, when I saw a trailer from yesterday, I actually kind of like what they were going for. What really like surprises me a little bit in the beginning of the trailer is that Lois Lane, played by Rachel Brosnahan, and the new guy, David Cornswith, as Superman, and they're doing like some sort of mock interview. And I can't tell if they're acting out for the interview and how Superman would respond, or it gets into a little bit of a serious argument where Lois is saying like, hey, I know you're getting a lot of heat from the press, but you do realize you stopped a war, and you're not supposed to do that because you need permission. Something about today's climate, and Superman is arguing back, where it's like, no, I had to stop the war. I had to save people's lives. My actions were not like against diplomatic. I did it to resolve people. Like just the first preview of the trailer, I'm like thinking like, are they really acting this out as a plan, or Superman is really being serious right now? It's like, no, that's not how the way it looks. And then you see Superman struggling as he's falling and trying, and then the people are like getting him back up, and still launches up to the sky and goes around saving the day and stuff like that. I'm interested, and I finally can't wait to see Superman in action. I mean, we've seen past Superman films in the past where we get to see him fight. I mean, Henry Cavill's Superman when he took on Doomsday. We saw Christopher Reeve's Superman when he took on General Zod from Superman 2. Like, listen, I've seen all of them before, and I've already had like different histories, like different relations with all the past Superman films. So I even thought Superman Returns was all right. And yes, I know there's some mixed reactions with Superman Returns, but I'd rather watch that than the crappy 3 and 4 from Chris Reeves' time. So anyway, as we go deep dive into the trailers, we get to see more of Lex Luthor played by Nicholas Hoult, who is now going to play a villain for the first time in a comic book movie. I mean, he was Beast in the X-Men films, young X-Men, and now he's the arch enemy of Lex Luthor. So I hope he's like sinister and badass and has a plan to like kill off Superman and not just be just the brainiac business guy, or he comes up with another real estate plan. I hope we get to see him in a mech suit. And I also like the other characters that are also being introduced in the Superman film. We get to see the engineer from Creature Commandos, Metamorpho. I hope I'm getting it right. And we also get to see future characters from maybe the new Justice League. I don't know. And it's Guy Gardner's Green Lantern, played by Nathan Fillion, which, by the way, he should have been Nathan Drake in Uncharted. Isabella Merced as Hawkgirl, and I keep forgetting the actor's name, but it's the guy playing Mr. Terrific. I've seen all those guys from the Justice League animated series because I grew up watching that show back in the day on Toonami, so I can't wait to see where these characters are going to go. And my guess for the plot is there's either sort of superhero characters that may be working for Lex Luthor, depending based on their costumes they're wearing. Either has the LexCorp logo, or they're being their own heroes and they're kind of rivalry with each other. And then maybe by the end of the film, then they come together to be like kind of has some understanding of each other. Like that's my guess. And then we get to see a Superman fight and a kaiju battle monster for the guys. And then and I also like some good emotional moments, just like in the teaser, we see Clark talking with his Earth father, Jonathan Kent, and I guess he's giving him a lecture. And it's like, I like those moments like that. I hope it has some good, like, family emotional depth moments into those films, and we get to see more of Clark and Lois, and then Clark being at the Daily Planet. And like, there was a whole lot of like open new ideas that they're coming up, setting up for the new Superman film that's opening up the DC universe. So I can't wait for James Gunn. Yes, there are some critical thoughts into it that might be a little negative. I mean, there's some people thinking like, I don't know. I just hope it's not a copy and paste of Guardians of the Galaxy with the same sense of tone and humor of it, and which I get it, because also would think that this should be its own film. I don't want any relations to like any with the same tone that Guardians had, the same vibe or anything. I mean, maybe there might be, but I just hope like I just like to keep those two separate. That's just me. And then the other thought was like, well, oh, there's too many characters. If this is a Superman solo film, it should only focus on him. Let's just stick to Superman for focusing on him. And it's like, yeah, that part is true. I don't know what they're going to do with those characters, but I hope they have a reason plot while they're here. And I also forgot to mention Crypto the Superdog is here. So I bet that's going to be like some pet service that people love their dogs. And like, yeah, Crypto was cool too. I even see the Crypto, the animated series from like back in early 2000. So I hope he plays a part in it. Hopefully he doesn't get killed off. But I'm just saying, all those other characters are going to be in it though. But I just hope they better have a good reason like why they're there. And I just hope this doesn't like set up for like if it ever gets picked up for a sequel, these characters are going to come back again, and it's going to be a whole new like trying to make like some Avengers or like Titan Squad, and that would be the new thing. But it's like, no, let's give them some space. Let the characters each have like their own film, or better yet, if they don't have a film but they're in there, that's still all fine. Like I just worried about, I think what everyone else is worried is how they're gonna play a part into the movie. And my other thoughts is like, how is Superman gonna like deal with the current climate of the DC universe, especially if they're trying to go into this a political climate of the modern society. That part might throw me off, because I always hated when movies trying to do something that's like currently, and it would just take me out of the film, because that's what we're dealing with right now. It's like, no, I wanted to make it entertaining, not political. I mean, you can make it political, but I just hope it has like, again, a perfect part, like would it make sense. I wanted to make sure it's about becoming the superhero, helping people's lives without the politics getting in the way with it. Like if they're doing that, but more on the superhero side, that's great. I just hope it's not going to turn into this political revolution where it's gonna become like advocacy and that kind of like rights and lecture like at the audience. Like, no, I don't want that. I just want Superman to be the good guy, heroic, doing heroic things. And then lastly, a lot of people, even like myself, personally myself, I just think this is going to be DC's time on the rise. Now I know Marvel is struggling right now. I get it with their Thunderbolts film, sort of doing well, a little bit well received, but I just feel like Marvel is slowly just like at a complete slump right after Endgame. I mean, hopefully they're rebuilding back up, and during at that time, DC was just like complete flop. So remind you, this is a whole new DC continuity. This isn't like the Detective Comics expanded universe from Henry Cavill's Superman or Ben Affleck's Batman. No, 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 no. There's no reference to any of that. This is we are starting everything else back to phase one. Everything else could be like Elseworlds, as what James Gunn is calling it, since he's running DC now. But this is phase one, part one of the entire Detective Comics universe, and I can't wait for that. This is definitely going to be its time. I've been dying for a Superman film. I've been waiting for a Superman film for a long, long time. I said this in many episodes before, even in my last couple of seasons of the show, but this is going to be their time. I cannot wait for the Superman film. I bet it's going to succeed. And even if it's not like the most iconic, like Christopher Reeve's one, but I hope it will be solid to start the entire series. Hopefully we get sequels. And this new guy, David Cornswith, he's an actor under the radar. And when he auditioned, I kind of knew that he was perfect for the role. When I found out like he was getting cast, I was just like, good for him. He's got the part. Richard Brosnahan as Lois Lane, great. Hey, Nicholas Hoult as Lex Luthor. All right, I think this is a good cast. James Gunn, I trust in him. I trust in his writing and directing, and I trust his casting too. I bet those actors are going to bring those characters to life. I think Superman's going to be a #1 hit film at the box office this summer, and I bet this is going to be like a renaissance resurgence of DC. So yeah, that's going to be my thoughts of the trailers. Let me know what your thoughts on this week's trailer, or like the teaser trailer, or even the behind the scenes of the film. I wonder how they're going to promote this movie. I know they're like selling a little bit of few merchandise, especially McFarlane toys. So yeah, I think they're doing early on. I just hope it's not going to be like overblown, overrated, while at the same time the movie comes out and it's starting to go back. Like I pray to God it doesn't do that. I swear to God it doesn't do that because I liked it, keeping it under the radar. But I could tell it's happening. The promotion is starting to happen, and yeah. I'm gonna see that film no matter what. I shit you not, I will be there, and I think it's gonna be great. Hey, that's all I'm gonna say. So there you have it, guys. I will be it for today's episode. And if you like, don't forget to follow me on Spotify for my last seasons of seasons 1, 2, and 3, since this is currently 4, or iHeartRadio, or maybe Amazon Music or Apple Podcasts. I'm like on every single podcasting platform, or even right here on YouTube. Don't forget to like, subscribe, leave a comment down below. I'll even put my links there. And also, don't forget to follow me on Instagram as well at GFB_hostman here. So follow the hostman, whatever post shit he always posts on everything. If you like this or whatever, and yeah, keep on listening either with audio or video as well, whatever works, whatever is your particular taste is, and yeah, just keep on listening to the show. So as usual, this is the host man saying to you all, good night, everyone.